And now, sports coverage you can count on with Sports Director Nolan Knight.
The Class 6A, 3A, and 2A Northwest Region Finals were taking place today here in Hanceville. And in Class 2A, both the Mars Hill boys and girls were hoping to clinch their spot in Birmingham. For the boys, the Panthers found themselves in action against Tanner, and they came out of the gates hot. Hugh Hargett with a fadeaway jumper, he connects for two, but the Rattlers came to play. Dalton Smithson with the steal. He goes coast to coast and rattles it home with two hands. But in the second half, the Panthers would pull away. Nice pass to Connor Pigg, who finishes at the rim for two as the Mars Hill boys are headed back to Birmingham for the second year in a row.
And we won't win it. I mean, I'm not going to say that we can win it. What we're going to do is we're going to roll our sleeves up, what we told our kids all year long, and hopefully play our best. And if that's enough, then that'll be enough. We're going to leave it all out there, I can promise you that.
Turning our attention to the girls' 2A Northwest Region Final. Mars Hill also in action, taking on Sulligent, and the Lady Panthers came to play. Bell Hill getting into the action early, fighting through contact for two of her 15, but what a game it was for Emma Kate Wright. Drives to the rim, touches it off the glass, and scores with the foul to extend a Panthers lead. Sulligent would do their best to stay in the game, but in the end, it's Mars Hill advancing to Birmingham with a 48-36 win over the Blue Devils.
I think a little nervous starting the game, but once those shots started to fall and we started kind of feeling our comfort zone, it got better and better. So, but yeah, it was that first quarter. Whew, that was a long one.
In the girls' 3A Northwest Final, it was an all-North Alabama showdown. Lauderdale County taking on Clements, and the Colts, despite trailing at the half, had a great second. Nice crossover from Leah Childress. She gets the floater to go, but Lauderdale County was shot for shot. Shyla Marks on the fast break gets the basket and the foul to keep the Tigers in it. But in the fourth, the Colts pulled away. Nice pass to Shakari Bailey. She finishes at the rim as the Clements Colts clinch their spot in Birmingham with the 51-34 win over their rival, something that they've been waiting for.
It's been circled. We knew this day was coming. We knew it. We beat them December the 9th. December the 10th, we started getting ready for this day. We knew what they would have to do. We knew every move they would have to make, and we was prepared for it.
For highlights and reaction from the Class 6A Region Final games, head to our website, waytv.com under sports. For a recap from the Northeast Finals, we send it to Max Cohan.
For many schools, Jacksonville State is the final stop on the road to Birmingham, and today both 1A regional titles were up for grabs. Skyline looking to make it to the state title game for the third year in a row with a win over Spring Garden, but it was pretty clear that the Panthers wanted to take their place in Birmingham. Ace Austin was causing all kinds of problems for the Vikings, and they couldn't find the answer. Austin put up 22 first-half points, outscoring the entire Skyline squad. With help from Chloe Rule, Spring Garden started on a 7-0 run, but the Vikings would chip away. Blakely Stuckey inbounds it to Kenzie Manning on the wing as they get 3 points back. But every time they got close, the Panthers pulled away. Libby Brown with another 3. Skyline would go to the deep attack. Kana King drills it to cut the lead to 4. Later, she dishes it on the drive to Lexi Stuckey, and she sends it in. Stuckey was the only Viking to finish in double digits, finishing with 16 on 7 of 8 shooting, but it wouldn't be enough to keep pace with Austin's 31 as the Panthers claw their way to state, 69-47. And wrapping up our day, we've got a good one in 1A. Skyline trying to get back to Birmingham for the first time since 1994. Oakwood looking for their first ever trip. Skyline loves to shoot the deep ball and wasted no time. Number 3, Bryant Kennemer 4-3, and the arc attack is just getting started. Oakwood responds. Jonathan Walden with the quick tray, but now it's back to the other side. Will Avens at the top of the key, and it's another 3, but this back and forth affair wasn't over. Cam Edmonds says we're even now as he gets the net moving this time, as a wild first half would see Oakwood take a 1-point lead into the break. Skyline would build a big lead heading into the final quarter up 11, but the Mustangs never took their foot off the gas, charging all the way back when Elle Williams knocks down a 3 to give them the lead. That would prove to be the game winner, as the team that had their season end for refusing to play on the Sabbath last year is heading to their first ever Final Four this year, defeating Skyline 58-50.
We took a stand last year based on how they scheduled the game on the Sabbath, that that we hold dearly in our faith. And first of all, I just want to give thanks to God. We do believe that this is a providential thing, that we're here. This time last year, we were weeping and we were here cheering for other teams. And now they had an opportunity to play and to be able to win, it's super special.
And with that, yet another historic day on the hardwood comes to a close. Reporting in Jacksonville, Max Cohan, Way 31 Sports.